Well, it's definitely earned me more money. Just like Decatur, they were paying 70 cents more for summer corn there in August. We were hauling corn 100 mile for 40 cents, and we're making 30 cents, and I wouldn't even known that price was probably on there. I wouldn't have thought of calling Decatur, but when you go to the Grower's Edge page, then it takes all that running around out of it for you.
Good afternoon. Welcome to GrainTV. My name is Cody Bills. This is Logan Burgess. Today is the 29th. It's a Monday. Let's take a look at the iPad, see where we closed off the day. Corn trading up 3 cents, soybeans up 12 1/4, and wheat in Chicago trading up 6 1/2 cents here this morning. We did have export inspections out this morning, and for corn, it was a bit of a disappointment.
Right.
For soybeans and wheat, it was very positive here. But look at corn coming in only at 601,000 metric tons relative to expectations of 950 to 1,100. So the bottom line here, soybeans, wheat, both very positive. But of course, we had a rally today, and we haven't seen a rally in a while. A lot of producers calling up, just kind of wondering what's changed. Why are we rallying today after some serious selling pressure the last couple of weeks?
You know, I think that it is important, Cody, in the context of this, because this market has sold off substantially here. We're off nearly $1 since September 9th. And when we're looking at tomorrow's quarterly grain stocks report out from the USDA, this is really going to be the last flash in the pan for the 2013-14 marketing year for soybeans, which, as we know, is exceptionally tight. Traders are looking for the USDA to project 126 million bushels in soybean stocks on September 1st. Obviously, that's exceptionally tight. It wouldn't be surprising if we saw a little bit of shorts come off the board as we're coming into that report. But for me, the big takeaway is that even if we get a 10 or even, let's say, 20 million bushel surprise tomorrow in terms of those September 1st grain stocks, by the time that carries into the new crop balance sheet, I don't think it's going to have a huge effect on future prices moving forward. So we may have seen a little bit of short covering today. Long term, though, I'm wondering if it's going to be a supportive story, really regardless of what the number is tomorrow.
Absolutely. And when you look at the old crop stocks here, we watched that huge basis premium in the old crop. And now, we're starting harvest. And, of course, we've seen that basis premium really get sucked out in the last couple weeks, particularly last Friday when we highlighted that soybeans dropped over 100 points, 100 basis points in 1 week. So the bottom line there is really, I think we're seeing that premium get sucked out. We could get a surprise. Maybe we trade a little bit higher. But fundamentally, you got to look at new crop. And I think that's one thing that I think you got to stay focused on. Though today was a little bit technically, it looked pretty good. We got down around that $9, $9.04. Not right to $9, but I think we're getting a little bit of support off of 9. We saw today's price action completely engulf the range that we saw on Friday. So I think this is relatively positive. We may get a little bit of a continuation bounce here tomorrow as we move toward that quarterly grain stocks report.
Cody, when you're talking about grain marketing and when we get little bounces like this in the middle of what is clearly a massive bear move, I think it's really important to look at what type of protection you can put in place, especially for producers right now that feel they may be a little bit undersold on the soybean crop. If you take a look here at the $9 put for November soybeans, what we're looking at is on the right axis the premium in cents per bushel for that $9 put. Obviously, a lot of producers use these almost as insurance if the November 14 soybean contract continues to move lower and is able to get below $9. In my opinion, I think that is a probable scenario that we could see here as we move out of harvest. But take a look at this chart here. It really does a good job detailing why it's important to look at buying puts, not just when the market is moving lower and people get concerned, but on days where the market bounces higher. We really see the cost of these puts back off. You can see here on Friday, this put was trading around 22 cents per bushel. Today it closed at 14 cents per bushel. So, it's a great example there. We really saw the premium taken out. And if you're looking longer term, today is the kind of day where you want to look at putting some protection in place on these little bounces in the middle of a very big bear move.
And that's why it's so important to be ready, especially if you have a trading account, have a marketing plan ready, kind of have your strategy laid out, be looking at those strike prices, seeing how much they're going to cost. Because, this is the sort of thing where it's a fast-moving market, and in the last couple days or last week, really, we had a lot of price come out of the market, and of course, we've seen a lot of movement here in these options.
Yeah, absolutely, Cody. As we kind of look here toward the remainder of the week, we did just get out crop progress and conditions reports from the USDA. If you take a look at this table here, really not a lot to move the trade in the overnight session. We did see soybean good to excellent ratings improve 1%. We're looking at 12% harvested for corn, 10% harvested for soybeans. A little bit light there in terms of what traders were expecting out of the corn harvested number, but nothing that I really feel is going to have a big impact on the overnight session. As we were talking about, tomorrow we are getting the September 1st quarterly grain stocks report. That'll be out at 11 o'clock Central Time. If you want live quotes for that report to see the market's reaction, you can visit us over at grainhedge.com, and you can download immediately our mobile trading app on your iPad, iPhone, Android, or tablet. It's going to allow you to log in, have live quotes for tomorrow. You can place practice trades. It's a great tool to see if it's something that you may find benefit of here as we move into harvest. If you have any questions about that, feel free to call our office. The number is 877-472-4607. Thanks a lot for joining us here on a Monday for GrainTV. We'll see you back here tomorrow for the September 1st quarterly grain stocks report.